Hi, everybody. Guess what I'm going to talk about today? Responsibility. So, this is a word that uh, I've grown up with, and pretty much it was a sense of duty, a sense of obligation. It was kind of almost always a reluctance. I didn't want to be responsible, especially, but here's the thing. I didn't want to be responsible, but in the end, I was responsible. And it's always been one of those internal conflicts for me, doing what I want as opposed to what I should, right? And so when I was reading in the Tao of Joy yesterday morning, the topic was responsibility. And Derek Lynn put it a different way for me, and I've been pondering this since then. And here's one of the things that he says: there, these are ways of thinking about responsibility in terms of who is at fault or what to blame. The sages look at it differently. They point out that while we may have little control over external conditions, we have complete control over our internal decisions. We always have the final word in choosing how we assign meaning to events and how we respond to them. Many people do not exercise this power, so when bad things happen, they may think that they are once again victimized. Hello, I have thought that. Tao cultivators, on the other hand, see the same negative events as tests or lessons. This leads to the natural next step of responding positively by passing the test or learning the lesson. Thus, being responsible in the Tao is about being able to frame the best response to the challenges of life. I really like this. I really do. Whenever the word responsibility comes up, always think of it as response ability, which is what I was showing you at the very beginning. When something bad happens, look at the possible meanings you can assign to it. If it is something to learn from, what is the lesson? What is your best possible response to this event in accordance with its meaning? I have a friend who talks about the body's wisdom and how when we respond by listening to what our body is telling us, then we are being responsible. Okay? And I like that too. And so the next thing that happened, same day, I was visiting my ex-husband in a nursing home, and they had this little table of books, take one, leave one, that sort of thing. And so I picked up this book, I opened it up, and what popped out at me was a poem. Look at that. Responsibility. First thing, I opened it up, that's what I saw. Weird, huh? So I'm going, okay, let's read this one. Responsibility. I like this one too. And this is by Bernard Gunther. Okay? And it's a poem. The game we play is let's pretend. And pretend we're not pretending. We choose to forget who we are and then forget that we've forgotten. Who are we really? The center that watches and runs a show that can choose which way it will go. The I am consciousness, that powerful, loving, perfect reflection of the cosmos. But in our attempt to cope with early situations, we chose or were hypnotized into a passive position. To avoid punishment or the loss of love, we chose to deny our responsibility, pretending that things just happened or that we were being controlled, taken over. We put ourselves down and have become used to this masochistic posture, this weakness, this indecisiveness. Oh my goodness, I've been there. Anyway, but we are in reality free. A center of cosmic energy. Your will is your power. Don't pretend you don't have it, or you won't. Isn't that great? Love it. So I am choosing to think of responsibility as being related to my purpose. And so my purpose, I think everyone's purpose, is to love and learn. And so when I think of responsibility, I think about it as responding with love and open-heartedness. To be open to learning new things, to becoming better. And so when we respond with ability, we are being responsible. That's it for today. If you like what you're hearing or want to hear more, please subscribe to my channel, Gypsy Grandmas. I forgot to say that's who I am. Oh, and Euso, just a second. Meu nome é Sandy. My name is Sandy, and I am a Gypsy Grandma.